Hello, everyone. We're back. Did they update and give me an option to change buttons? They didn't. Okay. We're on chapter 4 now of South of Midnight.
Yep.
Reach the church. Okay. Over here. Not really.
I think I'm going to start playing through this up to the points we get to
That'd be a good idea, just to have a second opinion.
get a feel.
Yeah, because I will say, like, my major criticism would be, like, the combat
That must be the church.
doesn't seem like it'll expand much beyond what I've played so far. Which isn't bad, and I think, like I said in the first, oh, wait. I think I said this, where am I supposed to go? Hello, Hazel? Oh. So first episode, I said, if this is like kind of Kena Bridge of Spirits, then that's what I expected. And it wasn't bad, Kena. It just it got repetitive
I think-
after a while.
I think what I struggled with that one is that it was kind of doing a weird, like,
Oh, the timing of the combat was way more tight in Kena.
that's not what I'm talking about, though. The combat itself was fine. It was like when they tried to get you to do the, like, quasi
That should get me across.
Pikmin type stuff.
We love a grappling hook.
It just, like, didn't quite work.
Wait, hold on. Oh, shit. I'm fairly certain I'm not supposed to be able to get there, but water's bad, guys. Okay. Am I losing it?
What are you trying to do?
Like, that looked like a ledge that I was supposed to be able to get to, is all. But maybe, okay. Maybe it wasn't, and I just faked myself out.
I don't know. Played games for enough time, and you expect certain things, and then when they're not there, it's kind of like, oh. Or like at least The Last of Us Part 1, where you look in every corner because you're expecting to find some collectible, but it's almost never there
Almost.
because there aren't that many
there.
collectibles.
Well, I think that's what my brain expected when I played Last of Us, because of Uncharted. Because Uncharted definitely had a lot of... I would say the platforming is probably like my favorite part thus far, just because of how like
Wait up. That floating island is the gator?
I love to see it. Okay. Can I pull you? Are you pullable? Yes, you are.
That's all of
Okay, that was simple. Yeah, the combat's really simple. Like, if don't go in expecting anything too crazy, and I think Connor, like, this combat will be just fine.
That's
like I
kind of
said,
what I've heard.
It seems, or to me, it reads as a
Head to
very
church.
simple. It's very simple Devil May Cry-esque in structure, because, you know, you go into locked arenas and you're fighting things. So it's Devil May Cry in that respect. But you're not expected to pull off kind of the more insane juggling shit that Devil May Cry expects you to or wants you to. Can I force push that door?
Yeah.
All right, grocery list: beer, bait, chocolates for Patricia to say sorry, steak, taters, chips, cherry twist, more beer.
beer twice, sir.
The judgment. But truly, though, guy, like, if you're getting 2 6-packs a day, you might want to consider where life is at. Baby, Patricia was right. I should put down the bottle, but when I was fishing by the shack last night, I swear I saw a catfish about as big as a Cadillac. Swam right past me and winked with a strange eye. I said, "What a beautiful night this is, mon ami." I just sat there like a slack-jawed ass. Asshole? Okay. It zoomed away just a laughing.
Catfish need to leave these people alone.
Asshole? Is that a word? Well, it has to be a word, but unless it was a typo. Okay, weaved enemies take more damage. Cool.
Got them questioning their sanity.
Fucking catfish. Does he have a name, or are we just calling him Catfish?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Okay. So I re-listened to the song for Benji,
Exploding mushrooms? Well, that's
and
no
that
fun.
song slaps so hard. Oh. There we go.
That's from the trailer too.
What's this?
Looks like some sort of drawing.
Oh.
This picture, I could kill a man. Something's gotta change. I feel like a thread being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place. Not for me, for her. I have to keep
So these are
kids
just
safe.
little vignettes of her mom's cases, I assume.
What it seems
I
like.
wish I could do
Yeah.
more.
That sounds so hard. Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff. I struggled with just seeing what Benji went through. Gotta get up there and ring that bell.
To be clear, Benji did get nailed into a tree. Like, let's not
Let's not downplay the
that.
severity.
And apparently got tricked into walking into a fucking bear trap. Let's give some respect to this man. Okay, where are you at? You're the more annoying one. I do wish her role had a little bit more leniency terms of how quickly you can roll after. There's a little bit of a recovery time that I haven't quite nailed down yet. Oh.
What's the term for it?
Now I can go to
Animation
Startup?
canceling or whatever?
No, startup.
Well, that too.
Canceling would be like if I'm mid-roll and then I can like switch into an attack to cancel it. Or what I was complaining about with Cal in the second Jedi game was that I couldn't cancel animations from a attack to a block quickly enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess this
Which
was
was
just
real
a
rough
time-
in that one, because that is a Souls-like that.
Yeah, and a lot of the enemies, one in particular that I remember did like he just swung. It was a droid enemy that had swords, and he just swung. He just spun and like swung his sword so much that would just keep me in a stun-locked state for the entirety of that. And it's an unblockable too, which is the worst part of it. Okay, I'm gonna ignore you for a second. Just explore. Okay. Oh. I mean, not that there's too much to explore. This is a fairly linear game. Like, which again, the industry needs to realize that, and by the industry I mean shareholders and all those fuckers, need to realize like this is okay to have. You can make these games and they're still fun and everyone enjoys them.
Yeah, they don't have the
Not-
same like monetary return, so that's why. That's like,
Like I know.
I felt
yeah,
that in my
it's just
chest.
it's a hard one to like come up against. This one probably wasn't too bad compared to some others, but like even a lot of games like this cost quite a bit to produce. And so like they're always looking for like, what is our return going to be? And if you do it right, you can genuinely have a better return for like, I don't know, a Fallout 76 that has multiplayer and a lot of other options and microtransactions than you can with just a shorter game like this without additional stuff. Although this may have DLC and stuff coming out later. Who knows?
That's a good question. I don't know if it does. That's the thing. Like,
You said he'd run away.
I might have been missing before.
I think it'd be better with this one to just like
To find the mall, Hazel heads closer to the river bend where
use the same format for additional games.
and that's the thing I wish a lot of companies would take advantage of from like, or look at from like the Yakuza games is like they reuse the same location, so they just need to do some like texture work. But otherwise, like the underlying architecture is still the same. Like, and that's not necessarily possible in terms of like a Assassin's Creed, because like you can't really reuse historical places unless you're going to the same place. But like all the Ezio ones, they
I'd
probably
be
could have
pretty
been
happy.
based in the same general two cities.
I'd be pretty happy with like a historical Rome that just gets reused over and over again.
That was a short chapter. Damn.
Oh yeah.
All right. You.
I have to let you off here.
You chickening out again?
No. You know how the water's starting to smell like pig shit? Well, I'm breathing that.
Oh, that's nasty.
The flooding must have overflowed the hog farm sewage again. Your house might have got caught on that away. Where the river bends down, but you'll have to go over Two-Toed Tom's stomping grounds to get there.
Oh, shit. Ain't there another way around?
But we was gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. The straightest way to your mama is through there. Oh, and try not to get ate.
This game is really
Time to
truly
fill the
that
bottle
pretty.
and deal with that giant gator.
Characters, Benji. I like how we are glossing over Benji's trauma. Not Echo. Okay. Okay, hold on.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I missed a lot of readables apparently. I thought I was doing pretty good.
Oh, I see.
Nah, I don't care enough. Oh wait.
Yeah, apparently you can replay.
Oh.
What?
I haven't been getting any like of the things to increase my health. I just realized.
Oh.
Like I got the initial one, but otherwise I don't think I've caught any. And I definitely know in chapter 3 there was one that I missed because like I entered a combat sequence a little too early. So there's that. But the water hurts, right? Yeah.
Is that from our house?
Running in their footsteps. Oh, her little like thingamathing.
Crouton? I never thought I'd be so glad to see you. You're the only thing I have left of my mama. Until I find her.
I love that
Which
thing.
I will.
That thing is named Crouton. Hello.
I don't believe this. And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today.
I guess you didn't like being lost and alone either, did you?
Maybe you can help me. You can scooch into small spaces I can't.
I don't like that. It should be voiced. Press RB to control of Crouton. Press again to switch back to Hazel. Use Crouton to access areas Hazel cannot reach.
To control of Crouton.
Cast Crouton to explode burrows. Hold RB to dispel. Crouton calls out nearby burrows or hidden paths. Hold RB to aim Crouton and then right trigger to throw. Outside of combat, throw Crouton to access areas that Hazel cannot reach. Press RB to cast Crouton. Crouton controls the target enemy for a period using its attacks. Ooh, I like that. So where can I throw you? Oh, there we go. Preacher Jolene, Prospero Ministry. I have to pay to sing along with you?
I'm too big. Hey, but I bet you could squeeze in there for me.
I mean, just like God intended. Make
Just
money
like
off.
God. Just like God intended. The money lenders' tables
This
were
is-
overturned for nothing.
Hilarious. Who lives in here? Ignore that for a second. Or I can't ignore it. Okay.
Weird little guy, but useful.
Weird little guy.
Be careful with
Okay.
pieces of yourself. Dispose of things like clipped hair and nails with knowledge that they can be used for good and evil. Giving the bearer someone's hair can be used for a love spell or even to cause chaos in their life. That the body holds power even when it's separated. So
Burrowers.
it's like
Oh,
some
okay,
voodoo
so-
shit.
So the people who are in there, yeah, I mean that's the, or I think like more specifically hoodoo. I think that's the actual like religion. But I don't know enough about that to speak on it intelligently. That is an area with a lot of gaps in my knowledge.
I mean, I would argue gaps in a
Somewhat.
lot of people's knowledge.
And, well, and somewhat intentionally, because like most of how it gets to us is through like stupid horror movies. So
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if you can interact. What the fuck's with this cow over here? Can you make it? Fuck. Okay. Oh god.
what happened?
No, I misunderstood the controls for a second. Can I do anything to you? No.
It's just you just get to see a cow up close.
I guess. That's a little disappointing. Okay. What's the deal over here?
It's a bunch of goats. Goats look so weird.
I do not like goats.
Can you
Really?
jump?
Yeah, you can do like a little hop. But that's about it.
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of missed opportunity to fuck with things here.
It is kind of an interesting one to like let you get over there, but not have anything to do there.
What? Oh, I see. Okay. Alligator petting
Just-
zoo.
Come see the albino alligator. Is that Two-Toed Tom or whatever?
Oh, maybe.
That. And Two-Toed Tom is angry because he's a zoo attraction.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, that wasn't
No, I know.
entirely facetious. It's like sticks a little bit with the.
What do you mean I can throw him? Couldn't I have just force push
The
those?
hurricane really made a mess of things.
Apparently not.
I feel like fire this close to that tanker makes me real nervous.
Is not a move.
What are you so excited about? You want to go in there?
Plot twist, you're gonna do combat entirely as Crouton. That'd be kind of wild, actually.
It does. It's definitely it was a choice to like not make it also a combat heavy. At least so far, not a combat heavy
Yeah.
character or whatever.
And I think I've been
And
fairly thorough, and I'm like surprised.
Awesome.
Love it. I feel like I've been fairly thorough, so I'm like surprised I haven't found another one of those health upgrade things. Like you still
Gotta
need
start filling up
3,
this here bottle.
but like I feel like I would have found more by now. Okay.
I mean, on one hand, it could just mean that like their design is decent, so that the stuff is relatively hidden without making it feel like you're.
You ain't slick. I see you.
I don't like it.
I assume that's the first like major boss would be my guess,
Yeah.
right?
Creature Jolene, make a joyful noise. Okay, so I think it's safe to assume Jolene is somehow
I'll
involved.
get you over there.
Oh, they meant on land. I guess that makes more
Does
sense.
kind of look. It does
think
kind
he's
of look
enjoying
like you
that a
can
bit
get
too
through
much.
that, but like.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
I know that a lot of us had like fairly ridiculous childhood toys, but that thing looks rough.
Well, god damn it. Well, oh shit, my health is low. Well, I would argue like that's probably a consequence of her just living in deep poverty. Is like her mom couldn't buy her like
Sure.
a traditional toy doll.
Sure.
Because I mean, my family, I didn't really have stuffed animals in the traditional sense of like bought from a store. So I always had stuff that my mom sew together from like templates and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it is rough looking by all accounts. But I can kind of understand why it looks the way it looks. I don't like that. Look at that.
Huh. It's like a. Oh, also the one up. Oh.
Well, he's
Yeah.
he's not as terrifying. He's still not great, but he's not nearly as bad. Okay, I'm gonna go heal first.
Oh, shit. You can body snatch hits.
Nope, not the one I want to hit. Okay, changing targets is a little rough. Around you. Okay, let's get you out of the way. Okay, last one. Oh, there's 2.
Interesting. Both of these types do the same like spin attack.
There we go. That's all of them? Okay, let's see the flashback. Okay. Auntie Bells.
Two-Toed Tom wasn't always a giant alligator. He started out as a pet of old Farmer Smokes, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started earning. Old Farmer Swope knew it was a matter of time before she'd run away.
That was Preacher Jolene from way back.
So a man couldn't stand that a woman was being successful? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Love it.
And like, more to the point, his part of his family, his daughter, sister, whatever. I
Jolene's
didn't quite
church is
catch the
right over there.
relationship.
Folks will be taking shelter.
Is that a what?
What's Jolene's got
Building
to
is
do with Two-Toe
that?
Tom?
That building looks wild.
Father Swopes ran his farm with his daughter, Jolene's daughter.
Okay.
He believed that Jolene should honor her father like the good book says, but he was not an honorable man. Hold on, sorry. Flooded countryside. I don't care what anyone says. That statue,
Oh.
like, falling over is wild. Like, that guy on the right there. No
Yeah.
configuration of that is okay.
What's up with the? Did they? Was this
If
just
this is not
intentionally
climbable,
designed this
okay.
way?
I'm like, if this isn't climbable, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh, it's like designed to like her with a dress or something. That's weird looking. Like from
But
the
also-
ground floor, it reminds me of like.
Something I could totally see existing
Yeah.
down there.
It just looks like reminds me of like a old fairy tale book, which I think is part of what it's trying to evoke. This feels
Yeah.
very like with the giant axe, the giant like working guy, the storybook type statues. It feels a bit like Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
And what else? Like the woman who lived in a shoe.
Remind me, Paul Bunyan worked until he literally died, right? Like hammering the
No,
the
that's John
railroad?
Henry. That's John Henry.
Who am I thinking of?
John Henry.
Okay, what's Paul Bunyan then? just like-
Paul Bunyan's like the giant guy with the ox.
Okay, I'm not. I
They're
guess
both
I'm
they're
not
both American.
that familiar with that
They're
one.
both American folk tales. They're not like based on prior myth or anything. They are
Yeah,
both part like born of the American landscape, and like John Henry specifically of the enslaved experience.
yeah, but kids work until you
This
die.
girl, she's safe.
That's the story here.
And I honestly only heard of John Henry recently, so I'm not that familiar with the story, to be honest.
Oh, thank God.
Here, let me help you inside. How did you get here?
Bo, pick me up in that flat-bottom boat of his.
Is that Jolene?
Hazel, where's your mama?
Not with you, Jolene?
Not since yesterday. Folks didn't want her to leave. Some don't trust no one but her. Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the river, and I wasn't fast enough to catch the trailer.
Baby, breathe. You can't blame yourself for that. Ain't nobody outrunning flood waters.
I thought maybe you got to her before I could.
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder. Lacey had friends who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Oh,
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with Two-Toe Tom on the loose.
You know something about Tom, don't you?
Tom used to be my daddy's pet. Well, no one ever thinks they're serving Satan, but somehow he gets his business done. Folks are still straggling in.
I gotta find Mama.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
If I was the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Take good care of them.
I'll pray for you then. Stubborn, just like her mama.
All right,
Make my way across this
we'll
village
cut
if I
it
wanna keep
here
filling my
because I think
bottle.
that's a good little checkpoint, and we'll continue our search for Mama next time. Later.
Bye.